You're pretty when I'm drunk.
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 And I'm pretty fucking drunk.
Guys, Saturday. For starters, got the mail call compliments of New York half-ass prepper. Thanks a lot, man. He restocked me on some of the 1050s, which those are in the care package when I finally get around to doing the appreciation beer thing. Of course, that all got followed up with unemployment and the whole VR thing, but hopefully HempSeedAddict can help us out with that, which I should probably get off my ass and do that video today over on the other channel. Let's see, we got some 2 Xmas from Southern Tier, Fix 1864 Special, Full Sail, ESB Extra Special Bitter, Me and the Dual Ale, another one from Lazy Magnolia Brewing. I've liked what I've had from them so far. Another one from them, Jeff Stout Sweet Potato Cream Stout. Belgium's Brewing West Founders Ale. Brunette Beer Fireman's Brew, the original, not that cheap imitation shit. Ja LA? Oh, whatever. Cigar City. Now I have heard good stuff from Cigar City. This is a IPA. I do have a review on this one. This one was pretty good. Bigfoot from Sierra Nevada. And I know he was sending this to kind of as a restock, but you guys can tell me if I'm wrong or not, because I know I'm old and very forgetful. I do not believe I ever did a review on Reason from 6 Point Brewery. So this is definitely I mean, this is obviously gonna be cheating because it won't be a surprise for me. This shit is just outstanding. So I was originally thinking about popping this and opening it as soon as I opened the box, but I don't know if I ever actually looked at this. And if not, screw it, we're gonna look at it again. So that's some upcoming stuff from New York Half-Ass Prepper. And now that this fridge has been cleared out and can only be my review fridge, I can just put everything down in there. That way when I get stumped I can just go, oh, we got that. Another thing, I wanted to pick up something tasty for tonight, and I realized that it's one of those weird things, because normally the brew review would be up and I'd already be responding back to you guys via this video, but my brew review from last night is uploading as we speak. Just spend some family time. I did the review, but I never uploaded it. So in there I made comment about tonight. Ms. Bomey wanted to do various, like I think at least 3 different kinds of martinis, and for that I bring this up because I know a few of you, Hazman and JR10, are big fans of Kettle One, but if you are a vodka fan and you have not tried Kettle One, you are definitely missing out. This is perhaps one of the best. And yeah, I'm probably going to do a shot of this, but I didn't want it to follow up my review of the beer. And while we were there picking up her supplies for her martinis tonight, I brought her into the man cave, the beer cave over at the liquor store, And I said, pick me something. And she goes, well, what do you want? And I said, I don't care. Base it on reading the bottle. Base it on how the bottle looks. Base it on whatever the hell you want. Psychic intellect. I don't give a shit. Pick me a bottle, and I'm going to throw it in as the review, and it'll be tomorrow's. And she picked the brewery's Autumn Maple. And actually, reading this, 10% by volume, Belgian-style brown ale, all good so far. It's made with yams, molasses, maple syrup, and spices. This is out of Orange County, California. It sounds good, and it's in a big damn bottle. So let's just hope that it's good. So this is going to be looked at tomorrow, Sunday. And I'm not even sure if that big ass bottle will fit there. Today's is going to be the Madrugada Obscura Dark Dawn Stout. And I actually did have this out for a while, and then stuck it back down in the fridge because I thought I had it out a little bit too long. So let's let's work around this. What do I have for this? Seems like it needs to be something special. Guess we're just gonna go with this. And I am gonna open it. Oh, and it just has nothing. Actually, everything written on here is all the positive comments I've ever gotten from Chuck over at My Hollow Point. Not a fucking thing. Okay. Let's take a look at this. I think as it stands right now, this might go down as the most money I've ever spent on a beer. Of course, I'm doing this all for you guys. This isn't even about me at all at this point. Well, we don't know really shit about the carbonation because we can't see through it at all. Yeah, it is forming a little bit of a light layer on top. Ale aged in oak, bottle conditioned. What the hell's bottle conditioned means? That they washed the bottle before they stuck shit in it? Okay. You can pick up a little bit of that oak smell. Kind of has a stereotypical stout smell to it. Kind of earthy, little peat, little more on the grassier side of earth. Who? Could be one of you guys. That's the only reason I'm even looking. Which at this point in time would be really a delayed response. Oh, it is one of you guys. It's JR10. Oh, after his little incident, he's back at the store picking up steaks for tonight. Let's hope this goes better than your last one. 3-alarm fire. Okay. Cheers, guys. Definitely not entirely what I was thinking. It is very flat drinking as far as carbonation goes. And unless something happened during the shipping to the liquor store, this is not something that I can blame on being treated like a football. Just the mouth feel of it is, even though it kind of looks syrupy, it actually has a very light mouth feel. Almost a no carbonation feel to it, and it is rather on the sour side in comparison to a typical stout. Almost tasting cherries and some kind of a fruit in there. Yeah, I'm really kind of surprised with the holding power and the almost like multi way it acts on the glass. It does not feel that way at all. Behind that bitter sour taste, like I said, you kind of pick up on some fruit, lighter fruits. It you know, a combination of that sour is just a subtle sweetness. Lack of the carbonation really kind of makes it easy to drink. It's not really bold on any of it. You know, not that I would say something like this I would classify as a jug or a guzzling it down kind of a drink, but because of the lack of carbonation and a lot of really intense flavors, I mean, even though it's I wouldn't classify it as complex, yet I wouldn't classify it as simple, because you get that initial bitter sourness up front, and then you kind of notice the fruits in there, like, you know, that, you know, cherry or strawberry or something like that borders right there. Making it, you know, due to the carbonation, makes it very, very easy to drink. And then, like now, after it's gone from here to here to down here, you pick up a very, very faint and distant cocoa and a coffee way in the background. And what's kind of left behind, you do kind of notice the oak, the wood to it. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if something went wrong with this batch as far as the carbonation level goes, or if this is typical of their style of this. Honestly, that's like the only thing that I kind of question on this. And once again, because of that sweet sour start, it's not something that in the past I would have typically really enjoyed much. But it does have that follow through with the oak and that earthiness and the cocoa and the chocolate that do make it at least an interesting drink. But somewhat what would be on my instant change list is the carbonation level. Because due to that carbonation level, and instead of going, yeah, I know this is here and it's fresh, and it kind of gives you that, like, you found a drink that someone dumped a couple of different things in the night before. You know, Push past the limits of sense and sensibility and into the unknown. Fall away from the map, and there be monsters. This Belgian-inspired stout, dark as molasses night, brimming with roasted malt and bitter hops. And that's about all they really tell you about it. 8.1%. Don't really notice that. Yeah, like I said, for honestly, not being usually my cup of tea, the bittersweet ones, I would like this a lot more if it had just more of a edge of carbonation. I don't know if anybody has had this. Please let me know if you noticed. I mean, you can see there, just aggressively shot right down the center. If this is typical or not. I don't know if the bottle conditioned, due to that, gave it that aggressive final. I got what was left in the bottle. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it would just be, it'd be more enjoyable if it had a higher level of carbonation, because it almost drinks like it doesn't have any at all. You can see what you get there. Alright, on the E scale, I probably still, give something like this a good 7.5. But it would be more if it was just a little bit more lively. If this is it, this is what it is, this is the characteristic, then so be it. If I knew that I could, and even though I give it a 7.5, this is something I'd probably never treat myself to again, unless I found out that, yeah, that's wrong, and that it should be a lot more lively. Even though, like I said, that sour initial flavor or feel to it is not typical, but I kind of like the characteristic of how it goes from that into kind of the earthy malts with the cocoa and the coffee. All right. And tomorrow I'm gonna look at the autumn maple. Ms. Bomey's grab off the shelf. And go throw this stuff away. Oh yeah. Hornet fixer. Let's gun one of these. So enjoy your Saturday. This is going to be either a good and interesting day or a really short one, depending on how the whole martini thing goes. I know most martinis are gin and vermouth, but I wanted a traditional, her to make the traditional one, so it'd be vodka martinis. I don't give a shit if they're shaken or stirred. Oh, we got a sour burp coming on. Hang on. Yeah, that was pretty much non-existent. So It's like nothing. It's kind of a nice little vanilla finish. Oh, and it's Miss Bomey. Hang on a second. Okay. Sorry about that. That was Miss Bomey. She was out running last few errands for the day. I think she's gonna do a cooking video tonight. I think she said something about how do you feel about breakfast for dinner, and I don't have a problem at all. It's actually kind of cool every now and then. So I better get my ass upstairs and edit this video right now because the kids are all off tonight. Tonight is a serious family night, and the adults. Well, actually, I guess Beer Bitch is an adult, and that was an interesting question that came up. Maybe one of you guys would know, but it's probably also different from state to state. I could actually go over to Wisconsin and bring my children of any age with me to a bar. Obviously, they're not going to be able to drink. My question is how does something like that work when you have someone like Samantha, who is over the age of 18 in Minnesota and everywhere? She can't legally drink. I mean, I got lucky. For me, the legal age was 18. That's what Ms. Bomey was wondering. It's just like, okay, what if we wanted to give our child a martini tonight? Where does that fall? Obviously, it would fall under the same conditions. I remember when I was growing up, my mom would be like, me and my friend would be over, and it's like, hey, you guys want a couple of beers? Go ahead, and you're not going anywhere. That kind of a thing. You're 6 or 7 at the time. And she was wondering, it's like, that's kind of a gray area, isn't it? It's like, she can't legally go to a bar. Unfortunately, she can legally die for her country, but you can't carry a handgun or consume alcohol legally. So where does it fall when you're at home? It's like if I gave her alcohol, it's not like I'm giving alcohol to a minor. It's kind of a weird area. Not saying that she's going to have a martini tonight. She hasn't really been a fan of any alcohol I've ever had her try, which is kind of the part. It's like, here, try some of this 150 proof. You like it? Yeah, that's what all of it's like. Yeah, so I'm gonna go work on this, and we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll try out Ms. Bomey's. She liked the bottle. Actually, to be honest, the reason that she picked it is because it said autumn maple, and we've got Thanksgiving coming up, and it's autumn. She said it just seemed appropriate. Okay, guys, have a good Saturday. Stay safe. If you're gonna drink at home. If you're gonna be out, have someone drive for you. I take that very seriously, but then again, I also have a conceal and carry permit, and most times I would rather be out and about with my gun than be out and about with the alcohol. That's why I, pretty much it only happens here. So I'm gonna, put a fresh belt into the GE minigun and start the martinis. Yeah, that'd be cool. Did I just touch my nipple? Did you watch? Okay, see you tomorrow.